Alter. And I'm hoping for a really nice, solid macro game right here from both of these guys.
Yeah, I can't wait to see this. Two fantastic players in Grubby. 2-0 already versus LaLush. On the verge of going 2-1 versus Cass. He's looking pretty good this tournament.
He really, really is, honestly. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you the one and only Grubby. He is in the green trunks, and he is playing Protoss to the northwest of this particular map, which is the Tal'Darim Altar, versus his opponent, the one and only Empire Cass. He is in the yellow trunks, and he is playing Terran to the northeast.
Unlike Adele Scott, we sit down and we're like, all right, Adele Scott's going to do this build again. And he's going to sit there and soak up whatever the opponent does. But in this matchup with Grubby, I'm sitting here more like, what is Grubby going to do this
What's
game?
he going to pull out of his hat this
exactly.
time? Yes, the very large Grubby hat of ideas and what is within this hat. Many, many different, interesting, and sometimes a little bit unorthodox builds. And I think that's one of the really cool things about hardcore Warcraft 3 players coming over to StarCraft 2. They have a different idea of how things should be played, and they actually bring their own unique tricks to the game, which they can use to adapt the various builds that are already there. So sometimes they can do the unexpected.
So I am really interested to see what Grubby will do here. This is, oh, actually, this is, I think, this is actually, it might be being played on the wrong version. I don't know if they noticed that, because the rocks are here, and also is that Blink Stalker placement as well. I don't know what the ruling of that would be, but never mind, they're both playing.
Yep, that they are. And right now, Grubby going out with a quick scan. We've got the gateway coming down at a pretty standard timing right here for Grubby, and the barracks on its way for Cass. So nothing unusual yet. That said, the gas is a little bit late right here for Cass. So considering the map, it would not surprise me in any way, shape, or form if he were to go with some kind of gasless fast expansion build. Thing is, Grubby's going to get very, very lucky right here by scouting this area first. So he will get in there, he'll see exactly what is going on, and he doesn't have to worry. And in fact, this is actually not going to be, this is just got a really late gas right here from Cass. I have to wonder if that was as a deliberate response to his opponent getting in there first. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't, but that is really late otherwise on the gas.
So I have to see what that means.
Yeah, late gas for Cass. Who knows?
I was just discussing with the admin about the map choice actually while you were soloing it up there, and I mean it wasn't actually defined what map they would needed to play, and if there's no complaint from either of the players,
well,
let the games begin.
Indeed. We've had some interesting debates about maps in the past, particularly when Morrow gets involved, since, of course, Morrow's very involved with the map community in general. I know of no player that knows maps better than Morrow. None.
Yeah, he's in and out. Let's have a look at this. We're actually seeing Tech Lab and a second barrack, so we are going to be seeing a bit of a two barracks pressure here from Cass, changing it up a little bit as well. And looking at Grubby, what did he actually see when he went in? Okay, so he only saw one barracks without the Tech Lab, and a third barracks. Ooh, this is something you do.
Oh, it's a 3-racks build. That's fantastic. Nothing wrong with a 3-racks build, nothing whatsoever. It's old school. It works most of the time. Admittedly, Protoss are now well practiced at dealing with it, but this is a Cass 3-racks build. That's a different kind of 3-racks build. It's not exactly Gold League, is it?
Not quite.
No.
So let's have a look what Grubby's going to do. He throws down one gateway, well, another one. He's going to throw down another one as well. So this is interesting. I think he smells some things up. I mean, because the pretty standard play on this map would be to go one gate expo. It's completely normal to do. Obviously, I missed the very, very early stages of the game on depending on what Grubby scouted. But
yeah, Grubby scouted everything straight away. And actually, we thought we were going to see a gasless fast expand from Cass. He only took his gas on, I think,
really?
16 supply. So that's really late for gas for any Terran. And there's no reason to delay it that much. So I would imagine that as a result of that, he changed it around, immediately started building the gas in the process. That is one sneaky little probe, isn't it? It's managed to completely avoid everything.
Marines, though. 2 Marines stand between stand between the probe and find out that there is 4 barracks behind this wall and a second tech lab. And Grubby, though, is playing very safe. 3 gateways before the expansion. This would have been ideal if Grubby had been greedy, gone for the Nexus faster. But in this scenario, he's gone double gas, which is safe because it's very sentry heavy, and also a late command center. I mean, Nexus.
The Nexus? Yeah, oh, that's going to be absolutely disastrous if Grubby is forced to cancel that one. It's up at the moment. It's on 30 HP. Oh, and he holds it very, very clutch there by Grubby.
And this is interesting because it's getting tougher and tougher. The longer this game goes on, the harder it's going to be for Cass now. He's getting stim. Is he getting combat shields? Not quite yet.
Nope. But
he will be going for a very, very strong push. And the problem with Grubby, or not the problem with Grubby, but the problem with this style is that You don't scout. You cannot scout. You have no idea what is going on behind this. So all of a sudden, he's going to get hit by like 20 Marauders, 20 Marines with stim, and he's going to be like, oh, I didn't see that coming. And it could be a really difficult situation. He's throwing down the robotics facility now. So that's the time window before he sees it, is when that robotics facility finishes and the observer comes out. But it looks like Grubby's going to push out. He has to be so careful. If he goes up that ramp and these Marauders catch these units...
Oh, yeah, he must be...
no, Cass is baiting him in.
Oh, this
Oh, no, he's actually going to pull back. Okay.
Never mind then.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
Close call.
Yes,
Getting nervous over
you
here.
can calm down now, Apollo. It's okay.
But still, I mean, Grubby just pushes out, takes his out Northern Tower. Like, oh, okay, you're not going to play too aggressive with me. He's going to go back to your base. Probably a couple of bunkers here and there. In the meantime, no, that's actually stim and combat shields, Grubby. And, so we have the +1 attack. That could be Grubby's saving grace if +1 attack does get out in time. The observer now is being chrono boosted out, but there are a lot of units on their way very, very shortly to Grubby's base.
Yeah, and bear in mind that if you're doing 4 barracks pressure with 2 reactors and 2 tech labs and producing that all out, it's kind of hard to get an expansion unless, of course, you manage to save a lot and you cancel production. You see that these 2 barracks here are not building, and he'll need to expand shortly because Grubby's getting a really large economic advantage.
Well, he can expand and do a lot of damage while he's expanding, or he can send all his SCVs, which I have a feeling he's going to do. I've got
he's going to all in
sense.
it.
Well, 6, 7 SCVs are coming, so he's going to build bunkers and so on. So I guess it's not all the SCVs, but still, it's going to be pretty hard for Grubby, I feel.
Yeah, this is going to make things a little bit tricky. Grubby's forces are looking a little bit Spartan, to say the least. We're looking at 6 sentries and 5 zealots. No stalkers in this mix whatsoever. Now, he does have a zealot that will seize it. Yep, he sees it coming. The question is, what is his response going to be? He brings in a couple more zealots. He's adding another gateway on to try and help with this, and he needs to really hold out until +1 gets up in terms of his ground weapons. And Grubby moving into a defensive position, and this ramp is really large. It's going to take a lot of force fields to block that off reliably for a long time.
Yeah, it's going to need like 3, possibly 4 force fields to actually block this off, but the thing is you can see the Marauders
can
and
go
Marines
around the side. 2-pronged attack.
Another gateway is coming out for Grubby, so he's only on 3 at the moment, 4 soon, and now Cass sees exactly what is there, and I'm sure he's feeling quite comfortable at this to flank from the side and go up from the main.
Yeah, this is a good crush because he takes out not 1, not 2, but almost 3 sentries. Admittedly, the wall-off still happens. Grubby, very, very nice in that regard. However, here's the problem. Once those force fields go down, they're just going to rush in right there and nail that force to the wall. That's exactly what's happening right now. As you can see, Cass getting incredibly aggressive, backing Grubby's forces into the corner and annihilating them in a smooth concave. There is nothing you can do against that amount of pressure, and Grubby is now in ridiculous amounts of trouble.
Yeah, he's only just now turned that 4th gateway into a warp gate, and this Nexus is definitely going down. And Grubby's pulling all his probes off, but I don't think that's going to be enough. There are just too many units here.
That's it. There we go. Cass with excellent 1 base aggression right there. Perfectly timed and perfectly executed. And that's 2-1 for him in this best of 3 series.